Argued orally.
There's a paid ruler.
Where are the submissions? Angela. Plaintiffs. I have considered the objection by Ms. Kedua and the response by the counsel for the second defendant, Mr. Jenga. It is true that the Honorable Justice L.M. Juguna allowed the application dated 2nd of April 2025, and our leadership specifically stated at page 10 of our ruling dated 25th of June 2025 that the second defendant's supplementary list of documents and the further witness statement, both dated 2nd of April 2025, are deemed as duly filed. I note that the documents had been annexed to the application which the plaintiff participated in and opposed. I note from the ruling that the court made reference to the documents which had been placed before it. In arguing the application, the plaintiff also made reference to the said documents. In the circumstances, these documents are not new to the counsel for the plaintiff. When the application was allowed, the plaintiff should have known that they will be produced as exhibit and raise the issue of service in the event they did not have them. I have not heard the plaintiff complain that any of the documents or pages sought to be produced was not part of the application. The totality of the above is that I find the objection unmerited and the same is overruled. So the one document.
Yes. It had been two.
I was the chief officer, roads, transport, public works and utilities, and my main role,
Repeat the name of the ministry.
Functions. One of which was I was the authorized officer of the department.
You are the authorized
officer of the department. And then number two, I had specific financial responsibilities. Being the accounting officer, I was responsible for the...
Which question are you answering? You asked...
On my roles.
Your roles?
Yes.
So you're confirming you're also the accounting officer?
Yes. The chief officer is the accounting officer.
Yes. Now,
I was not hearing you across.
Now, when it came specifically to the tendering process,
yes,
from the commencement up to contracting, what were you to oversee?
As I had said earlier in my initial correction of my first statement, I said that a project is conceived, or rather, the conception starts at the CIDP, the County Integrated Development Plan.
Kindly,
yes.
This states, where particularly were you concerned as the accounting officer, as the chief officer roads? From procurement plan, budget, tender opening, that way, and be brief.
Okay. I was involved in the budget preparation.
Yes.
As a department, and after preparing the departmental budget, we would present it to the county executive committee member. then after that, that budget would thereafter be consolidated with the other with the budgets of the other departments,
Yes.
and it was presented as one consolidated budget for the entire county.
Okay. Were you responsible for appointing the tender opening committee?
Yes, I was responsible as per the act.
You also confirm in this particular tender, you appointed the tender opening committee?
Yes, I appointed them.
Did you also appoint the tender evaluation committee
Yes, I also appointed the tender evaluation committee
for this particular
for this
project as well?
particular tender.
Now, kindly, in a roads construction tender, how is it commenced? Through a requisition, yes or no?
Yes, internally we have a requisition from the user directorate.
Okay, that's enough.
From the user directorate to the accounting officer.
Okay, that's
Yes.
fine. Now, you have mentioned that you know one person known as Justice Bundi Kinoti.
Yes, I do.
Who was he in the county?
He was the head of. He was the head of the procurement.
Now, he said this regarding requisitioning.
Yeah.
My Lord, I'm referring to the witness statements of Justice Bundi Kinoti attached to the list of documents. It does not have a page number, but it's page 3 of the statement. Now, this is what he said regarding requisitioning for the road, that the user department provided him with a cabinet paper. Are you familiar with a cabinet paper?
Yes, I know there was a cabinet paper that was prepared by the county executive committee member.
Okay. So you're familiar with the cabinet paper he's referring to?
Yes.
Now, he said that this was to act as a requisition. True or false? True or false?
It is two-way.
No, in this particular case, the
Yeah.
cabinet paper was to act as a requisition, yes or no?
No.
Are you aware that he had an issue with that form of requisition because the cabinet paper that was presented to him as a requisition was not signed? Are you aware the cabinet paper was not signed?
I'm not aware.
Now, I will move to the tender evaluation committee. Oh, sorry, let me take you back. In your statement, you made a correction that you had said the bid document was signed by 3 members. Yes?
3 members?
You made a correction, yes. Paragraph.
No, I have not said that.
Sorry, let me clarify. You corrected yourself in paragraph 14 of your statement,
Yes.
and you said the tender opening minutes were signed by all members, but The bid documents was signed by 3 members only, yes? You
Correct.
corrected yourself at paragraph 14.
Okay, paragraph 14, what I said is that I dropped part A and B. It was not part of the professional opinion
Very
that we
well.
were referring on.
Now, the same Justice Bundi is the one that did the professional opinion, yes or no?
Yes, yes, he's the one.
Kindly confirm that his findings was that 1, there was no purchase requisition.
No, he had not stated that in his professional
I'll
opinion.
refer you to the professional opinion in a minute.
Yes.
And secondly, that the tender opening meeting minutes was signed by all members, but the bid documents were signed by 3 members only. That's exactly what you have said there.
Tender opening was 3 members.
But you have
even from the
retracted
word-
your statement on that point. Part B. Read the one you have changed. Paragraph 14, B.
Were signed by all the members,
Mhm.
but the bid documents were signed by the 3 members only.
So is that true or
My lord, I
false?
think with all due respect.
But there were 3 members, even
My
if-
lord,
So it's correct.
So would you give me a chance I'm on my feet? My lord, with all due respect to my learned friend, I thought we dropped A and B of that. We deleted. He said he did not want to go by it. Why are we dealing with issues that are actually not on record?
No, really, she's referring him to an opinion. Because if I understand you well, you are saying since you have dropped this,
Yes.
you'll go by the opinion of is that
That's fine, my lord, that's correct.
yeah.
Lord, this is cross-examination. Let her just begin.
Okay, we can move to the evaluation committee.
Yeah.
When it comes to evaluation of a tender, at what point are you involved? Briefly?
So immediately after we receive the minutes of the tender opening, we proceed to the next point of appointing a tender evaluation committee.
That's not the question.
Yeah.
The tender evaluation committee has already sat down. At what point do you come in? After the
I only come in after they have done the evaluation and they have taken their report to the director head of procurement.
Mhm.
That is when I get their report to me with the professional opinion.
Professional opinion. Opinion from Justice Bundi in this case.
Yes, I did receive.
Now, I will show you the professional opinion. My lord, I'm referring to page 511 of the plaintiff's list of documents. Now, kindly read to the court what was the professional opinion by the head of procurement.
Okay, based on the above.
No, kindly just read. You confirm that you received this document, yes?
Yes, I received.
Read what the opinion was, the 2 sentences.
Can I start with the observations first?
Kindly read the
This one, the
yes,
opinion.
the opinion.
Okay, based on the above findings and observations, there exist gaps. I therefore recommend the gaps to be addressed in accordance to Section 46 of the Public Procurement and Assets Disposal Act 2015.
So he said there are gaps.
Yes.
He recommended they be addressed.
Yeah.
Recommendation.
Yeah.
What did you do?
So I looked at.
Confirm that you went ahead and awarded the contract to Testimony Enterprises.
Yes,
That's sufficient.
I awarded. And he was the one recommended by the.
No, we're coming to that. Now, I will refer you again to your statement. Sorry. I wish for you to confirm paragraph 10 of your statement.
Yes.
Kindly confirm that at the point of evaluation, even by your own statement, the Tender Evaluation Committee introduced 2 more criteria, yes?
Yes, they introduced.
Kindly also confirm to the court, still on the same paragraph, that you have stated that they were not initially part of the evaluation criteria. Yes?
Yes.
Now, the true criteria was number 1, form of tender. Yes?
The tr-
Number 1, the 2 criteria, one of them was form of tender
and the other one is serialization.
and serialization of documents.
Documents.
Yes?
Yes.
Now, I wish to refer you to the tender evaluation report.
Yeah.
There, my lord, this is at page page 495 of the plaintiff's list of documents. Sorry, my lord, 495. Now, hold that paragraph. I would like you to look at the tender evaluation report. How many bidders were there?
There were 5.
There were 5. Who are the 2 lowest bidders?
The 2 lowest bidders, we have Wera Avi Holdings Kenya Limited with 466 million. Wera Avi Holdings Kenya Limited. Well, $497.
497 million?
No, page number.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
page.
466 million, my lord.
Yes.
Well, are the holdings, yes.
And there-
Sorry, there were 2 others who are also lower than testimony.
Okay, Dickways Construction Company,
Yes.
they had 567 million. And there was also Chawins Limited
With how much?
with 558. Chawins, C-A-R-W-I-N-S, Chawins Limited.
Okay, you have said that two criteria were introduced. One is form of tender and serialization.
Yes.
Kindly confirm to this court that Chawins Limited, first of all, I'm referring you to the statement of the procurement head. Chawins Limited was eliminated because of serialization, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Although there was also another comment. on
That
the-
is fine, but that was one of the grounds.
That was one of the grounds.
Dequays Limited, similarly.
Dequays, yes, there was the issue
Yes,
of the
was
board.
there the issue of the serialization or not?
Yes, and also the board, the bid board.
And Wella Earth, Dequays Constructions Limited. Wella Earthy as well.
Yes, there was the serialization. and
There
also
was the
bid-
serialization
and the
issue.
bid board.
Now, yes or no? Under the public procurement rules, the tender evaluation committee cannot introduce a new criteria at the point of evaluation. Yes or no? Yes or no, kindly?
It really depends. They can actually introduce. If it's a statutory requirement,
And that's fine.
that was omitted on the bid document.
Now that there are two tender evaluation committee reports,
I'm not aware.
is that normal to have two evaluation reports dated differently and signed by all members? Is that regular?
No, it's not regular.
Now, as the accounting officer, are you familiar with your responsibilities under the Public Procurement Act?
Yes, I'm aware.
You refer to section 44, yes?
Yes.
Now, under section 44, one of your roles is to ensure that the that the procurement and asset disposal process complies with the Act, yes?
Yes, I complied with.
Now, when an evaluation process has issues like this one, you confirm that you're accountable under section 44, yes or no? Not even this particular, you're accountable under section 44?
Yes, I have a responsibility.
Now, you were referred to an audit document,
Yeah.
and you said that all the payments were regular,
Yes, they were regular.
and you were asked whether there was any loss, and you said there were other officers who also signed.
Yes.
I'd like to refer you to one of the payment vouchers.
Yeah.
My Lord, I'm referring to page 819 of the plaintiff's little documents. 819. Now, kindly tell the court, you signed the payment voucher in what capacity? Read the top. As the who?
As the AIE holder.
As the AIE holder.
Yes.
Confirm that your signature was the final for that to be paid.
It wasn't final because after I signed that is when it now
But you
froze.
confirm you're the AIE holder?
Yes. The purpose of the AIE holder is to confirm whether
That's
there is
fine.
budget
That's fine.
that can support that payment.
Are you aware that the roads in KIAMBU County were not done to the standard? Much as you said, alleged that they were paid the value of the work. Are you aware? Have you heard of that?
I am not aware of that.
You're not aware?
I am not aware.
And yet earlier you stated that the roads are functioning. Are you aware the reports that you were shown earlier?
Okay. In
Are
some
you aware
areas,
or
there-
not?
it was a going process.
Okay.
Maybe even if there were some defects, there is what we call a defect liability period
No,
through
that's
which
fine.
such are addressed in their defects.
Now, in this particular case, after the contract has commenced,
Yeah.
who appoints the inspection committee?
It is the chief officer
Who is?
who was myself.
Good. Now, did you appoint a site inspection committee? Yes or no?
I appointed a supervision committee, project supervision committee.
Were they to report to you on the findings?
Mm. Yes, at some, to an extent, especially during
Yes
the
or no?
meetings. Yeah.
Yes. Now, did you ever receive a report? Are you aware whether they came with a report or not?
Yes, we used to attend regular site meetings.
Were there reports?
There were reports that were tabled of the progress.
Have you produced any of those reports before this court?
I have not produced any, but they are part of, they have been captured very well in this audit report by the Ministry of Public Works.
No, I'm asking you as a person.
As a person, I have not.
Now, you have stated that you have a conviction in the criminal matter, yes?
Yes.
Kindly, for purposes of clarity,
Yeah.
if you're able to state, what were your charges before the criminal court?
It was abuse of office, contrary to section
Contrary to section,
48.
that's fine. Any other charges?
No, not just that charge.
That is section 48 of
A second.
Now, a final question. Had you complied with the recommendations of the head of procurement and taken the matter back for evaluation, would testimony have been awarded the tender?
Yes, he would have still have won.
Okay, let me phrase it differently. The tender moved forward and I was awarded to testimony
Yes.
because you gave a go-ahead after the professional opinion, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. My lord, that will be all for this witness.
That's a good question.
No,
Give us the co-defendant.
oh, I think that the Evidence Act allows, but you have to see if you have been mentioned
Yes,
and lastly.
yes. I don't know whether my land referent forgot to seek leave or he has any question.
Yes, Your Honor.
One, there was the issue of the cabinet paper.
Yes.
Now, beside the evidence that you have given to the court, you remember you referred the court to several witnesses who testified in the corruption in the criminal case.
Yes.
Now, did they address those issues? Their cabinet paper, was it signed? The witnesses you mentioned, did they address that issue?
Yes, it was addressed. PW 14.
Yes, there was also the issue of the tender evaluation committee. Remember that question? You're the one who appointed them.
Yeah.
Now, is it not true that is it not true that there is a matter and all this is SEC E003 of 2022? Was that issue dealt with?
It was dealt with.
It was dealt with.
Yes.
It was dealt with in this.
ACCC E003 of 2022. I think Mr. Paul must have produced that. I think that was a case that was affecting the 3rd to 7th defendant. Sorry? Of 2022. I think it was a judicial review. It was a petition by the 3rd to 7th. And that's why they were dropped from the criminal case. I will be relying that in the submissions. But Mr. Hinya, to do with the tender evaluation committee, was there a problem with what they did
There was no
when
problem.
after appointing them?
There was no problem.
Okay.
They complied with the act.
It was on the issue of the professional opinion. Now, to summarize it, you said this professional opinion came from
Head of procurement.
head of that was
Justice Bundi.
PW.
PW1.
No, in this case, that was PW4.
4.
PW4.
Yes.
Who was PW1
In the criminal.
in the criminal case? Now, among the two, between the two of you, who was senior to the other?
I was senior to him.
Senior to him. Now, you agree with me, I think it's section 84, subsection 3. It deals with the issue of the profession. I think it's section 84. It deals with the issue of the professional opinion,
Yes.
and in particular, what is supposed to happen when you receive the same, when the accounting officer receives it from.
You
Well.
take into account.
Now that section addresses that,
Yes, you take into account what he has stated.
We don't want to read that section, but does it say anywhere that once you are, like in this case where you received the professional opinion from PW4, you had to go by his recommendation?
It was not mandatory.
It was not
It was
mandatory.
not binding.
Now, But the same section, I think it mandates you to consider,
To consider, yes.
right?
Yes.
Now, if you look at the professional opinion, because what is before the court even has some comments,
It
did
has
you consider?
Yes, I considered and made some comments.
Yes. Indeed, Mr. Ahinya, I'm sure you have gone through the proceedings. PW4 himself in the criminal court confirmed that you are not bound to go by his opinion.
Yes, he confirmed that.
He confirmed that. Now, what were the reasons? Why didn't you comply? Why did you make the decision that you did?
I just looked at the observations and found that, especially the issue of civilization, even if I returned it back to for the evaluation, that would not actually have changed. And it was the main item that...
the issue of civilization.
Yes.
The other comment?
There was also the issue of the form of tender.
Yes.
The form of bid, that is a very, very key page on any tender document, because it is the page that the contractor does the final summation, the bidder does the final summation of the amount he's bidding, and he also gives the location in terms of the physical location,
Okay.
and they append their signatures on that.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, when you were as a senior to PW4, when you made the recommendations you did you do that with some malice? Were you intending to confer any benefit to the first defendant?
No, it was not within a malice, and nor did I want to confer any benefit to the first defendant.
Now, Malanda defense has referred you to section 44,
Yes,
which compels you to comply with
the act.
the act.
Yes.
Now, when you are making this decision, when you're talking about the issue of civilization and the other issue, were you going against the act, or you are trying to comply with the act as you're mandated under section 44?
I was trying to comply with the act as mandated in section 44.
Now, you are taken through the bidders who had submitted their bids,
Yes.
right? I think there were about 5.
5, yes.
Now, you have made a decision.
Yes.
You made a decision, right? Did anybody, did any of those, the others, did any of them maybe go to the tribunal or complain about that decision?
Nobody complained anywhere, not even to PPLA.
Does the law provide for anybody if a decision is made and it's not fair,
Yes.
it favors one side? Does the law provide for?
Yeah, there is a mechanism of seeking redress at the Public Procurement Regulatory Authority.
Okay.
Yes.
Referred to a document, a voucher, I think it's page 819.
Yes, it
You
was.
remember it?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Now, if you look at that voucher 1, on what basis did you sign that voucher?
As the AIE holder. I signed it as the AIE
AIA means
authority to incur expenditure. As the accounting officer, you are regarded as the AIE holder.
AIA holder.
Eh,
When you're signing that as AIE, what are you supposed to consider?
you consider whether there is, first of all, budget to support that payment.
Is there a budget in this?
You also consider...
No, hold on. Was there a budget?
There was a budget. There was a budget. you also consider whether there is a supporting documents for what it is for what that payment is meant for.
When you signed this, the voucher, did you confirm that there were documents in support?
Yes, there were documents in support.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Any other issue?
Those were the key.
Those were the main ones.
Yes.
Were you the originator of that voucher, and were you the final person to sign?
No, I was not the originator. It was.
You are not the originator.
Yes.
Neither were you the last to sign.
Yes.
Now, if it is a question, Mr. Wahinya, of going after everybody who signed the payment vouchers,
Yes.
let's deal with this particular voucher.
Yes.
Are you the only one? How many people signed that voucher? Let's deal with this one you've been referred to.
So, like here, there are five people who have signed.
Five people.
Uh,
Any of them who is other than yourself, any who is a defendant in this matter?
no, no one.
Any of them who was charged in a criminal case?
No.
Now, we're just winding up. There was also a question that has been put to you. Remember, you said that roads were constructed.
Yes, they were.
Now, it was something you heard what council asked you. You put it that the roads that were constructed, which is an admission there were roads constructed, is being said that they were not up to the required standard. You heard that?
I had that.
Now, one, as at the time EACC came in, right, you were arrested with the others.
Yes.
Was the contract, the construction of those roads, was it ongoing?
It was ongoing.
It was ongoing.
Yes.
One, if there were defects on the ground
Yes.
where the construction was actually taking place,
Yes.
who was supposed to raise the issue? Was it yourself or the engineers and the other team from the county who are dealing with the issue?
The resident engineer and the supervision team.
The resident engineer.
Yes.
In this particular case, who was that?
It was the PW 15.
PW 15 in the criminal case.
Yes.
Has he given evidence in this matter?
He has given evidence in this matter, in the criminal case.
You said you were having regular meetings, right? That's what you
Site
said.
meetings.
Site meetings.
Site meetings, yeah.
Any issue that was raised for your attention that what this contractor is doing is substandard?
There were no issues raised to me.
The construction was ongoing.
Yes.
Now, was there room, if at all there were any defects on the works that were being done, was there room for the contractor to rectify those defects?
No, there was no room.
No. Was there any room? Was the contractor, for example, if
Yes.
the contractor was told there is a problem with
Yes.
this, you need to rectify it?
Yes,
was
there
there
was.
provision in this
Yes, there
particular
was.
contract?
Yes, there was a provision for that. There was even a defect liability period of 5 years.
There was room for that.
Yes.
And I'm coming to the next one which you mentioned. There is what we call the defects liability
Period.
period.
Yes.
Had it started
No.
or ended?
No, it had not started because the contractor had not been issued with a certificate of completion.
Yes.
Yes,
So there was room, you were told already.
there was room.
Now, the last question was strange. You were asked whether you said there were site meetings, right?
Yes,
And you asked whether you have produced, I don't know whether it's the minutes or what documents.
yes.
One, were these personal documents?
They were
that
not.
you've been moving around with them?
They were not personal documents.
Yes.
Yes,
Where were you keeping your documents?
there was okay with the resident engineer. he
Let's
had
talk
the file.
about the minutes, let's not deal with other things.
Yes,
Like you say there were site meetings, were you getting minutes?
yes. During the site meeting,
Yes,
we were furnished with the minutes.
with the minutes.
Yes,
In your
of
case,
the
where were you keeping them?
in my file at the county.
At the county.
Yes, there was a project file.
As at the time EACC struck,
Yes,
where were those documents?
they were in the county.
Were you given a chance to go and get them?
We were told never to set foot back to the county.
Have you complied with that?
I have complied with that. I have never gone back to that county. Yes,
So if somebody was to know where the minutes are,
they are still there, sir.
where?
In the office of the chief officer.
From the chief officer.
Yes.
That should be the truth.
Now, please, Mr. Chege.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, we cannot reach your case, and that was a defendant. So
I can't hear you, Your Honor.
we cannot reach your case, and that of
Yes.
the defendant.
Yes.
Do you intend? Do you desire to be present in open court at the next hearing?
Your Honor, I can't understand properly. Please, kindly.
Ungependa kuwa kotini hapa tulipo next time?
Yes, sir. Yes. When is the date?
We are not yet there.
Yes, I would like to be there, Your Honor, because here we don't have very good network.
Take a look at other hearing. How many witnesses? Mheshimiwa, how many witnesses do you have?
I think one.
You and another one, or you only?
Me and another one.
Those are two. Mr. Chege, how many witnesses does the first defendant have?
I have two, Your Honor. One lives far, very far. I need to notify him early so that he can travel.
That's it.
11 and 12th of February 2026.
My lord, before you give further directions, the other witnesses that the eighth and first defendants are mentioning have not been served with their witness statements. We could have directions they serve us before the next mentioned date.
Is that date available?
No, it's not.
9 and 12 of March.
Nine?
And 12 and 12
Are you there, Joy?
What's the full name of Mr. Chair?
Charles Mbudia Chege.
Charles?
Mbudia.
On 9th and 12th March 2026, the second defendant, AD defendant, and Mr. Charles Mbudia Chege to be producing up a report on that date, so production order to issue. The first and 8 defendants to serve any witness statement on the plaintiff within 14 days from today.
Much.
We are done.
Most obliged.
The document you have played
No.
is one I was showing you.
Oh, no, we don't have. This is ours.
Yes.